Antarctica is the last continent that we humans set foot on. The environment here is too harsh for humans to establish a new civilization, so Antarctica is one of the most mysterious places on Earth, and it's hard to avoid associating it with aliens. There are rumors that the reason why so many UFO tracks are found in Antarctica is that there are alien bases there. But is this true? Classified files on UFO Fleet combat in Antarctica. Julian Assange is known as Robin Hood of hacking and the founder of WikiLeaks, because the leak of more than 90,000 secret documents of the US military stationed in Afghanistan made him enough to become a history-making figure. And when Julian Assange was about to leak a secret document about a battle between the United States and a fleet of UFO ships in the Southern Ocean that began in 2004, these UFOs had bases in or near the purported lost continent of Antarctica, probably on the bottom of the Southern Ocean. Soon after the discovery of an alien base in Antarctica was revealed, he was arrested by the British police, and the CIA put him on the most wanted list. According to the leaked document, a large fleet of UFOs suddenly appeared over the Southern Ocean and flew as far north as the Mexican city of Guadalajara, just 1,600 kilometers from the US border. The US military was immediately put on high alert. Before reaching the US border, however, the UFO fleet quickly returned to their Southern Ocean bases. According to the report, the fear of the Southern Ocean UFO fleet and the US citizens stem from the famous July 11 UFO incident in Mexico in 1991, when mysterious UFO objects suddenly appeared over Mexico and even flew over the country's capital during a solar eclipse. It is worth noting that when the July 11 UFO incident occurred, nearly millions of Mexicans were watching the UFO fleet over Mexico City live on their national radio stations, but the American media refused to broadcast it to their citizens. The document also stated that since 2004, the Southern Ocean UFO fleet has been haunting their bases, and the sudden appearance of the Southern Ocean UFO fleet has caused an urgent danger to our world. The sudden appearance of UFO swarms from their underwater bases could cause destructive waves, the report warned. In the past week alone, a wave caused by the sudden appearance of a UFO fleet almost hit the Clelia II Antarctica cruise ship carrying 160 people, and the same reason also caused the sinking of the unsung ship that day. UFOs in Antarctica and Nazi Germany's high-tech weapons. After World War II, both the United States and the Soviet Union discovered in Hitler's secret archives that Hitler had sent a group of outstanding German scientists to Antarctica to secretly develop sophisticated weapons in preparation for world domination. Agents from both countries had verified that Hitler had sent his confidant Alfred Richer to the South Pole in 1939, along with a large group of scientists, engineers and laboratory equipment in several submarines. Both the United States and the Soviet Union wanted to obtain the results of the cutting-edge weapons developed by Hitler, and sent a large number of special agents to track down the whereabouts of the scientists and engineers taken away by Alfred Richer, but they have not been found. Therefore, some officials of the US Department of Defense and the FBI believe that the mysterious city in the hinterland of Antarctica discovered by the US artificial satellite was built by scientists sent to Antarctica by Hitler, and the scientists sent by Hitler to Antarctica are hidden here. Although World War II has passed for many years, no one knows the specific whereabouts of Hitler, and the Allies discovered that more than 2,000 German and Italian scientists disappeared after the war. Many people speculated Hitler fled into the mysterious underground world at the last moment before the fall of Berlin. In fact, this is not a strange statement, but a group of experts' rational reasoning. An author named Ernst Zundel has written a book called UFOs, Nazi Secret Weapon?, which claimed that Hitler and the last of his troops boarded submarines, fled to Argentina, and then set up a UFO base in the Antarctic in a cave leading into the Earth's interior. The Hollow Earth Research Society in Ontario, Canada, believes that Hitler and his elite troops traveled through an underground tunnel, boarded an unmarked plane at an airstrip, and flew all the way to Antarctica. They entered the underground world from somewhere in the Antarctic, and no longer had any contact with the human world. Finding the Nazi Germany's Aryan city underground in Antarctica. According to Russia's Pravda, some flying saucer phenomena are probably not the masterpieces of aliens at all, but made by Nazi Germany's Antarctic base. The newspaper quoted Russian experts on the Third Reich and Antarctic mysteries as saying that in 1936, a flying saucer crashed near Freiburg, Germany. German scientists managed to fix its energy propulsion system and embarked on a secret project codenamed Base 211, spending at least 5 years studying the remains of the crashed saucer and trying to replicate another one made by humans. During those 5 years, Nazi Germany developed at least 9 flying saucer development teams, and attempts to replicate the flying saucer were unsuccessful until the end of World War II. But some researchers believe that at least one team of flying saucers was secretly moved by submarine to the South Pole before the collapse of the Nazi Empire, where an underground base was built. Researchers believe that Nazi German Antarctic bases may still exist today and operate as usual, undisturbed by the collapse of Nazi Germany. The views of some other researchers are even more absurd. They even claim that there is an underground Aryan city called New Berlin in Antarctica, where nearly 2 million residents live. UFO sightings are unusually frequent in Antarctica, and these experts believe that this just indirectly confirms the possibility of the existence of UFO bases. As early as 1938, the Nazis organized expeditions to Antarctica and landed on the continent. While erecting swastikas everywhere, they also claimed that Antarctica was the territory of the Third Reich. No wonder some people inferred that the Nazis moved the UFO research base to Antarctica hastily. In 1947, just 2 years after the end of World War II, the United States mobilized a powerful army for an invasion of the Antarctic continent known as Operation High Jump, in which an aircraft carrier, accompanied by a battleship and several destroyers and supply ships, transported 4,000 Marines to land in Antarctica. The official U.S. military explanation was that it was a pure readiness exercise. No one knew the real purpose, whether the Americans were looking for Nazi bases or what they had found. These unusual historical events in Antarctica seem to announce a fact to us: no matter whether there is a UFO base here or not, Antarctica definitely hides some secrets that we don't know. Do you think there are alien bases in Antarctica? Feel free to leave a comment.